You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Tuesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby. We got a person on the Brock and Dalby Instagram. Search Brock and Dalby on Instagram or just text in Instagram. We'll send you a link if you want to follow us. But this is from, I believe his name is Jason, who says that I am a Toronto Maple Leafs fan because of Brock. He listens to the podcast all the time, lives in New Jersey.
Really?
Has gotten into the Toronto Maple Leafs allegedly because of you.
I'm sorry, brother.
You do owe this man an apology.
I mean, he should have been a Devils fan in the early 2000s. You would have had more fun.
Meanwhile, says that his wife is a Philadelphia Flyers game.
Ugh.
And that they're going to be going to their first game together in January, as he's got tickets for Flyers Leafs in Philadelphia. And he's wondering, is it okay to wear a Leafs jersey in Philadelphia?
No, not in
Don't do that.
Philadelphia. Don't ever wear another team's jersey in Philadelphia. These are the same people that threw snowballs at Santa Claus. They'll eat you alive.
It's just not a good idea.
There's literally a video last year of two Leaf fans at a game who just high-fived each other and then got knocked out by some guy.
That's right, yeah. Like, it's not for celebrating or dancing or talking trash. They were there to cheer for their team. They chose to express their happiness, and Philadelphia said, not today.
No.
And clocked
The
them.
worst sports fans of all time.
Also, I mean, someone's gonna go home upset in that situation, right? Like, if you and your significant other are are cheering for opposite teams, and you go to the game where they're both playing, probably gonna be a quiet car ride home.
Yeah, I've always wondered that. I mean, because Courtney was never really into sports. I've kind of like made her a little bit or she says she's a Leafs fan at least just because of me.
She'll watch games with you, which is more than most people will do.
But there's part of me that's always thought that maybe it's a little bit sexy to have someone in your life, like in your own house, that
Cheer
cheers
for a rival?
Yeah, I mean, just think you get to watch and you get to chop it up about sports. There's no
Right.
churching it up. Like Courtney will always be like to me, like, the Leafs are gonna win, like they're gonna do so good.
And
Versus
it feels a little bit like,
maybe you get a little banter going in the house. Maybe it makes things that look extra little spicy in the bedroom too.
You tell me, you look me dead in the eyes across this desk in front of all the friends of the show. You tell me that you and Courtney would have been in the relationship you're in for as long as you've been in it if she owned a Habs jersey.
I'd love to screw the Habs. Love to screw the Bruins too. What do you mean? I think every Leafs fan can agree with that. Just think about all the times in your relationship where it's like you don't voice all of your feelings that you have, and like people tend to do these passive aggressive tendencies towards each other. Imagine you're watching the game and the smack talk just gets a little bit extra more ishy, you know?
Yeah, the Leafs start to blow that third period lead, and all of a sudden you're reminding Courtney of that time she didn't clean up after the dogs.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the Leafs blew a 3-1 lead. We didn't do the dishwasher.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So, Christy, you've got a little bit of a rivalry going on in your household between you and your spouse?
Oh, gosh, we're a house divided. I'm a Leafs fan, and he's a Sens fan.
Now, how does this dynamic work in your house?
So we start the season off being supportive of each other. You know, we're like, oh, okay, you know, it's going to be a good season. But then by the end of the year, it's not so good. It gets pretty intense.
Would you say that I had the right idea? Is there any pros to having a rivalry in your own house?
Oh, for sure. It makes it fun. You get to poke fun at each other, and then there's nothing like making up after, you know. You're right. You're right.
You're a lot more empathetic towards each other?
Yeah.
It's true. Like, I'm like, well, I kind of feel bad for you that your team sucks, but we lose to them every time. I mean, come on.
I really think having a husband who's a Sens fan proves that he truly does love you for all of your flaws and wrongdoings. If he's willing to commit to that team, he's willing to commit to true love, you know?
We get that a lot.
All right, Leafs fans, calm down.
Hey, Glass House, I know. There's a lot of people that talk about the rivalries and how much passion it brings to the relationship on the text line.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people are using fancy words to be like, we fight a lot.
Fighting about things other than real life. Yeah. We've got Sarah on the line. How's it going?
Hi there. So So I grew up in a household where my mom was a big Cubs fan and the rest of us were Leaf fans. And then I went and married a guy who is a big Cubs fan.
And how did you fall in love with him is the biggest question here.
Well, he's rich.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Apparently, you should never try and hug Sebastian Bach, or at least ask him if you can have a hug. He absolutely lost it on this girl at a concert recently. Listen to this.
Get her the out of here. She comes up while I'm talking to my wife saying, hey, can Sebastian give me a hug? I'm not a monkey. Get your ugly ass the out of here. Get her the out of here. Ready for the next one?
That's the best part.
Ready for the next one?
He goes on this insane, unhinged rant accosting a woman for having the audacity to be a fan of him and his music, and then turns to the band and is like, all right, play the hits.
Don't get me wrong. I get it. Like, if a stranger just came up to you and was like, can I have a hug? You'd be like, what the hell? No?
Well,
Like,
that's just it. I think that's where the end of the conversation goes. Some people are huggers. Some people like that. Some people would be like, yeah, come on and give me a hug. If that's not you, go to no thanks. And that's it.
I just wonder, did she do something in the crowd? Did she kept like gesturing for a hug? Like,
Well, because he's saying like she tried to come up and ask for a hug. Again, ask for a hug.
I don't think she deserved to get kicked out.
While I was talking to my wife, which means it was before he was on stage. It was before the show. So he's just been stewing all night about this.
Maybe it started an argument with his missus.
Oh.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe they were backstage and she's like, who's that?
Who's trying to hug you?
Who's that?
You're just out here on the road hugging
Sebastian,
girls?
I thought we were done with this kind of behavior, you know? It just is ironic to see a guy be such a bully on stage when he had such a great line like this in Trailer Park Boys.
You don't even know that nobody even likes bullies like you. Dance, mother. What are you doing?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Hey, brothers, that Sebastian Bach thing. Do you guys remember me telling you I knocked him out in Cambridge?
You knocked out Sebastian Bach?
I don't remember that.
Oh, yeah, man. He was being like a chauvinist pig to our girlfriends.
That's unsurprising.
And he grabbed my one buddy's girlfriend's tit.
Jesus.
And I was closest to him. He's a tall bastard.
Oh,
But
yeah?
I had knocked him right out, man. One shot.
You knocked out Sebastian Bach?
That's amazing.
Yes, I did, in a bar in Cambridge.
Love that.
Because he is a complete asshole.
You're lucky you didn't get 18 in life for that. I wonder if you ever see Sebastian Bach, if he'll go, I remember you.
I don't know if he would or not, because he was pretty drunk.
Yeah, maybe if you're in a darkened room, he wouldn't recognize you.
The audacity you have to be doing what you're doing right
Hey,
now.
it's just a little monkey business, guys.
God.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's time for Brock and Dalby's Draft.
All right, today we are stepping into the mind of a child. As we got a suggestion.
It's not a far journey for either of us.
We got a suggestion on our Brock and Dalby Instagram page from friend of the show, Justin, to do a draft of things that a human should not eat but do look kind of tasty.
That's right. They're inedible at their core. You cannot eat them. They will make you sick. They will kill you. They're just not edible at all.
Forbidden snacks.
But they look delicious. And you, as almost always, won rock, paper, scissors, so you get first pick.
I got first pick, and I think it's the obvious one. You got to go with that pink fiberglass insulation, specifically the Attic Cat stuff with the Pink Panther on there.
Absolutely. It looks like the fluffiest cotton candy you've ever seen.
Every kid was at least told once by their parents, don't touch that, don't put it in your mouth.
You're going to kill yourself.
They should not make something so dangerous look so tasty.
Just make it literally any other color.
Mm-hmm.
Any other color than bright pink or that bright blue that you see cotton candy sometimes.
All insulation should be brown.
That's you'll keep it out of your mouth. I'll take for my number one pick, and maybe I'm dating myself here because this was still a thing in schools when I was in school that I played with. Dude, marbles look delicious. Like the little cat's eyes and the little swirlies.
And they're so
stuff.
fun sized like a Malteser.
That's just it. Every single one of them is so easy. You could just pop it into your mouth, and every one of them looks like the most delicious Wonka candy you've ever seen in your entire life.
And they make it look like it's gooey on the inside, too.
Right, that's the thing. Some of them look like they're gushers. Some of them look like they're gobstoppers. There's like a whole candy lineup in marbles.
Coming in at number 2, I'm going to go with lava.
Like from volcanoes?
You know, it looks spicy, which it probably is. Just the way it flows is kind of like a very gooey, melted cheese kind of thing.
You know, when you see those restaurants where they'll like burn the side of a wedge of cheese and then scrape it off, and it just goes... That's
if
what
lava
lava
was
looks
a
like.
dip at a Super Bowl party, instant hit. I guarantee it, man.
Round 2. I know this was a meme for a while, but it's true. Dishwasher pods, man. They look... I know there's a flavor in there. It can't have that much color without there being a flavor.
You know what? I don't disagree with you. Everybody ripped on kids like 5 years ago for this, but like it's the same thing with the marbles. It's the inside that makes it look delicious.
You take out a dishwasher pod and you take out, what is it, those Welch's Juicefuls, which are like the healthy gushers. They look identical. How am I supposed to not eat one?
Coming in at number 3, I'm going to go with shaving cream.
Shaving cream?
Yeah, I mean, it's already on your face. It's so close to your mouth. It just looks like the top of a lemon meringue pie.
You just stick your tongue out to the side a little bit, just a little.
It's the forbidden whipped cream is what it is.
I'm surprised you would pick shaving cream having so little experience with it.
I used to watch my old man put it into his hands all the time.
My third and final pick, you know what I'm going to pick? I'm going to pick packing peanuts. You know when you're packing something in a box, those little styrofoam packing peanuts?
Oh, you just made the hair on my arms just raise thinking about putting that in your mouth.
I think that it would be a very satisfying chew.
No way.
I think that it would be a very satisfying chew. I've never done it, but I've contemplated it.
I can't even touch those things, let alone put it in my mouth.
Well... You're on the spectrum. That's the problem.
Also, that freezing there.
I've got marbles, I've got dishwasher pods, and I've got packing peanuts. I think that's a big 3 right there.
For my forbidden snacks draft, number 1, I'm going with pink fiberglass insulation. Number 2, I'm going with lava. And in at number 3, I'm going shaving cream here this morning.
I'm sad to lose out on the insulation, but I don't know about the other 2.
You could always try it for yourself when you go home if you want.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I'm always man enough to admit when I've lost. Victory! You're catching a W in the draft of forbidden snacks here this morning.
Everything back to the way it was. Last week, I won rock, paper, scissors, which never happens, and you won the draft, which never happens. Now we're back to normal. I'm happy.
A lot of things that we did miss, because if you missed it, we did a draft of things that you shouldn't eat but look kind of tasty. Antifreeze was big on there because it looks like Powerade.
Someone called it the forbidden Powerade, and I laughed very hard.
Candles were on there. A lot of people saying bars of soap, which I'm assuming your parents didn't make you put in your mouth as a kid.
That's the thing, man. Some of those old bars of soap, I know they are going to taste bad because I got my mouth washed out. But they looked like they were going to be delicious.
Play-Doh, of course, a big one on there. Someone else said urinal cakes. Is that just because it has cake in the name?
No, man, those old, you got to think those old, like, little pink pucks, they look like candy.
I've never been standing at the urinal and been like,
You don't have a strong enough imagination, sir.
We've got friend of the show, Rocky, on the phone. What's something we missed in our draft?
I was saying cattails.
Oh, my God, I forgot about cattails.
Yeah, they just look like pogos.
They do.
The urban corn dog.
Yeah, that's what it is.
There's some videos of dudes trying to eat them, and it's disgusting.
Dude, great prank to pull on your little brother.
Put a stick in it and just hand it to him. Here you go, little buddy.
I wonder how many people have been like tripping on mushrooms out somewhere on a hike.
And just gone for it?
Yeah.
Anybody have any mustard?
Yeah, that'll make it a little less dry, you know?
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Yesterday on the show, we found out that definitively I'm a better person than Brock.
At least in an Uber.
I am a 5-star man, and you, after getting an Uber in Toronto and escaping the vehicle to pee while you were in transit, are down to, what is it again?
4.84. I figured it out.
Did you?
There's in the settings there, it shows all the ratings that you've ever had. I've had 70 rides in total.
Okay.
67 of them have been 5-star rides.
Wow, that's pretty good.
One of them has been a 2-star.
Yeah.
And then 2 of them have been 1-stars.
Do we think that the Toronto ride was a 1-star?
It shouldn't have been. I still tipped the guy $15, even though I asked him to pull over so I could take a leak.
Just imagine you went all the way to Toronto, paid all the money for the tickets to go see System of a Down, only to trash your Uber rating.
But the fact that I have 2 1-star ratings?
That's right, because this one, at least, like, you could understand. Maybe he was mad about the peeing thing. Maybe he was mad about getting stuck in traffic. But on at least one other occasion, someone decided you were such a bad passenger, they gave you 1 star.
I feel like it's not me. I've taken a lot of Ubers with buddies, like when I go into the city and stuff.
You think they sewered you?
I think it's other people. I think it's the shenanigans of other people. I don't think it's me.
I will say this, though. 1 star is very harsh.
Dude, that stung. Not to see that I had 2 1-stars.
Right.
That hurt me, to be honest.
I can't even think, because on the other side, like if you're a rider, you get to rate your driver as well. I cannot think of what an Uber driver would have to do while I was in the car for me to pull the app up after and give them a 1-star rating.
Well, even Uber aside, just think of everything nowadays. Any business you can go online and find on Google reviews, Yelp, whatever. And I feel like if you do look at reviews, 1 star, it's usually just people with like petty complaints.
Right. Like it's usually people who are just really upset about really minor inconveniences.
I think the only time I've ever left a 1-star review is for like a dirtbag motel I stayed at one time.
What does it have to be? What does a motel have to be to get a 1 star?
Our Uber driver literally told us this is the place where you take ladies of the night. The room smelled like perfume. We found hair in the bed. Yeah, that was very 1-star worthy.
I mean, I don't think that the hotel should get a 1 star. It sounds like it is being used for exactly what it's advertised for. Just because you decided you wanted to stay there by yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. On the website, I did not see ladies of the night welcome here.
Did you see a by the hour rating?
No.
No.
They did not have that on Expedia.ca.
As soon as the hotel tells you you can pay by the hour, you should know what you're getting into.
If you ever want to see some solid 1-star reviews, actually, something that me and Courtney do is when we're like taking road trips, if you just look up like strip club near me, you can see all the reviews, hit lowest, and it's all just people complaining about like little things where it's like they kicked me out because I touched one of the dancers.
Right, people who did very inappropriate things in strip clubs and then paid the consequences for it and are now upset.
Which, if you think about like leaving reviews for things, the fact that you have a paper trail on your Gmail account.
Right, with your name and possibly your picture of your face on it.
That's the one thing people don't realize is even when you leave a review, yes, are you affecting this business? But does it come back to you at the end of the day? 100%.
Like when you apply for a job, you better believe that the CEO or whoever's doing the hiring looked you up and found out that you did not have a great time at the Boom Boom Room.
2024, you had a bad time at Zanzibar, eh?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You got James on the phone. You ever leave a 1-star review before?
Amazon Marketplace, when you buy crap and you have to rate them 1 star no matter what. I bought these little boat engine things to mix my coffee the other day because the kids thought it was cool. Turns out it was a piece of crap that looks like it was made with a 3D printer, and I had to rate Amazon 1 star.
You know what? I think actually Amazon is the one place that you should leave 1-star reviews.
Right.
That way you can tell everybody else that this sucks.
You're saving someone. I mean, I've bought a lot of stuff off Amazon, and I don't think I've rated anything.
I think you're either a rater or you look at the ratings.
Yeah,
you know?
I look.
Honestly, big shout out to all the people who do leave ratings.
Yeah.
Because they're saving us in the long run. That's true. It is funny, though, because you ever buy anything on Amazon that is under like a 4-star?
Oh, no. 3.9 might as well be 1 as far as like any kind of online shopping goes, but especially Amazon. Like, even if it's a 4.4, I'm like, well, maybe there's a better option out here for whatever it is I'm trying to buy.
We've also got a friend of the show, Trevor, on the phone. In your opinion, what is something that deserves a 1-star rating?
Going to the greater Toronto area in general.
I mean, it starts off on the wrong foot if you have to fly in through Pearson.
Dude, just driving alone. What do you mean?
Well, the driving, the people, everyone's in a rush. Plus, every time I go down there, it's in my truck, so it doesn't fit anywhere.
Bunch of 1-star people with 5-star attitudes, you know?
Oh, guaranteed.
You know what? That's good. Because, like, you hear people talk about, like, rating people on looks. Like, oh, you think you're a 10 or whatever. I don't like basing people on looks. But I love the idea on giving human beings star ratings.
I think everybody from Toronto is a 3 dressed up as a 9.
So it's something, all right. I can't really comment on it because I'll start going on a rant.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I don't know if you've seen or not, but the Vatican is going to have a festival.
Oh, my God. Are we going? Is that the next world tour? Can we give away tickets to the Pope Fest?
It's called Grace of the World.
Pope Fest is way cooler.
Supposedly the first concert in the Vatican in 2,000 years, which, I mean, they don't say who was the last to play there.
I was just going to ask, who is playing in 25 AD and how bad did it go that they were like, never again?
So if you think about it, the first plugged-in concert actually at the Vatican.
Well, I mean, the first of many things to happen in 2,000 years.
Supposed to be Pharrell, Andrea Bocelli, like the opera singer.
Okay, yeah.
Jennifer Hudson's gonna be there.
Nice.
That Jelly Roll guy.
Jelly Roll, because he did some like wrestling stuff recently, so I've been hearing a lot of interviews. That dude loves Jesus.
Does he?
He loves Jesus.
Dude, what a year. He performs at SummerSlam and the Vatican in the same year.
He wrestled at SummerSlam. Now he's on a European concert tour and he's going to wrap it up at the Vatican? That's nuts.
Apparently it's going down sometime in October. They'll be like streaming it on Disney Plus, but I just...
I don't know why that's really funny to me.
It's all weird, man. I was thinking it is funny because like I've gone to so many festivals and the idea of a festival at the Vatican is so bizarre. Like, is there going to be a camping section?
Oh, yeah. Like, where do you pull up your tent or RV?
Usually people tailgate heavy at festivals. Is that frowned upon at the Vatican?
Tailgating at the Vatican. Anything other than red wine feels like you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
If you're partying at the
Security's
Vatican.
tapping down people at the entrances. They're like sneaking in their own holy water and bread.
They're waving the wand. It's just another crucifix. Let them through.
Yeah. You go into like the merch booth. It's just rosaries and whatnot.
Food trucks, but they're selling nothing but loaves and fishes.
Dude, one of the worst festivals to trip out on.
I think if you're doing drugs at the Vatican in general, you're having a bad time.
You literally might see God.
Why is everybody's hat so big?
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So the Vatican is going to have its own festival, and Pharrell is supposed to be the first one to play there. But I was thinking, you know, everybody thinks of like, I'm happy.
Yeah, modern Pharrell, family movie, Pixar movie Pharrell.
But do you think he's going to play something like... Think he's gonna play that?
I think it would be amazing to hear Pharrell talking about tearing that ass up in front of the Pope.
Or I mean, like, he's super cool with Snoop Dogg. I wonder if he's gonna like
drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot.
At the Vatican is crazy.
What was that other song you did with Robin Thicke, that Blurred Lines song?
Yeah.
That was like super inappropriate?
Dude, if Snoop Dogg makes an appearance at the Vatican, the white smoke that he puffs is gonna confuse.
The symbol of a new pope. It's
gonna
just
confuse
Snoop.
everyone, dude.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast. What the bleep with the Trues.
All right, we have got $2,000 on the line here for What the Bleep, and we've got someone on the phone. Hey, what's your name?
It's Matt.
Matt, all right, $2,000. You think you can crack the code here this morning, or what?
Well, if not, make a little more money.
There you go. That's the right attitude because there's no failing in this game. You either win money or you steal money from Rogers Incorporated. So either way, it's good.
All right, well, here's the clip, my friend.
Hey, this is John Angus McDonald from the Trues. The one thing I never get tired of playing is...
For $2,000, what do you think the bleep is?
Is it their song Oblivion?
Oblivion.
I will say this. I don't know if I was just telling tales out of school. And maybe somebody got a tip somewhere. We have been getting a ton of text lately about the song Oblivion being the right answer for this contest.
I know. There's
it's
like 4
weird.
people texted in that this morning. All right, you want to lock in Oblivion?
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
Oh.
That's why it's been weird. So many people have been texting this very specific, non-major song, and it is not the right answer.
We can blame ChatGPT for that. They said that apparently in an interview, that's one of the songs they said.
Oh, people are trying to use AI to win this contest?
Wow. All right, hey, well, I mean, anything works, try it out.
That's amazing.
All right, Matt, take care. Have a great day, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, jackpot is now at $2,100.
God, if there was ever proof you can't trust AI, this is that moment.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We think you should send a text. 762-555. Ask us anything that you want. Send a text to us right now. Yeah, you can ask a question. Anything that you want. 762-555 is the number. We'll try to read it on the radio. Text us now. 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 762-555. All right, let's get her going. 762-555. First question in here says, who is louder at a party, Brock or Dalby? Vocally, you?
Yeah.
As the night progresses, I have more drinks. Probably me.
It depends. If I'm also drinking, I do surprisingly get louder than I am at my default stage. But you do, like, mine is just sort of like a straight line. Yours is an exponential curve where at around beer 7, you go from normal to me.
I get like high pitch too. I sound like that guy from I Love You Man that's like, give me everything you got. Give me everything you got. Someone said you get $1 million if you can eat 10 pounds of any food in an hour. What food are you choosing?
Cotton candy.
Ugh.
Listen, it's not going to be good, but I'm going to be
You're
rich.
diabetic. You're going to die.
I'll buy insulin.
That's a steroid?
I have $1 million.
I was going to say chicken wings would probably be.
The thing is, sorry, again, say it again. How much am I eating?
10 pounds.
I don't know if I could eat, and especially you mentioned the diabetes. I'm on the Ozempic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I got the stomach for 10 pounds of chicken wings.
True.
But 10 pounds, as much as it would obviously have to be a lot of cotton candy, that stuff, like, as soon as it touches your tongue, it disappears. It's going to be a sugar crash.
I guess the trick would be dissolve it all in water and drink a cup of water.
That's just it. It's not going to fill my stomach. Like, physically, I think it's about the only thing I could eat 10 pounds of.
You're going to be wired all night. You're going to be like Fuller. Lay off the Pepsi, you know?
Full hummingbird mode.
Someone said, what happened to dog poop turning white? I feel like if you used to leave it out too long on the ground, it would turn white. It doesn't happen anymore. Do you remember that?
It does, but you have to leave it out for a long, long time.
I don't leave dog poop on the ground that long to find out.
That's just it. Like, we're talking like a calendar year. And it doesn't count when you're like, oh, well, like when my dogs poop in the wintertime in the backyard and I leave it there. Because it's being preserved. It's cryogenically frozen in your backyard.
Yeah, it's not King Tut's tomb. Pick it up. Someone said, what's an easy way to quit my job and not feel bad?
Hate everyone you work with. Or at least don't care about them.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. The only thing that makes quitting a job hard is, 1, the sudden lack of income, and 2, that you could be disappointing or leaving behind people that you care about, like coworkers. But if you work in a place either by yourself or with people you don't like, it's as easy as double gun Stone Cold Steve Austining the boss and walking out the door.
If you're feeling bad about quitting a job, consider yourself lucky, honestly.
Yeah, it means that you're at a job with at least decent enough people to miss.
Somebody said, my buddy is having a 30-second birthday party this weekend. That seems unnecessary, right? You know what? I agree with that. I've had
Are you mad he's having a party? Because we all have birthdays. You can't avoid that.
I think after you turn 31. Once your age is off the calendar.
Convenient that it's the year after where you are now, sir.
Hear me out.
Okay.
After your age is physically off of a calendar, no more parties until 40, until 50, until 60.
So you're telling me that I'm not allowed to have a birthday party at the end of the month?
What are you turning, 43?
42, thank you.
Doesn't matter.
I want to go for dinner with my family. That's not bad.
Yeah, going for dinner is one thing, but gathering everyone and being like, come celebrate me for 42 years, it's like, yeah, dude, congrats.
I'll say this. I actually I've never had my own birthday party. I've always felt that, like, if there's going to be a party for me for my birthday, and I'm talking as far back as, like, being 18, somebody else has to throw it or else it's not worth having.
I mean, yeah, if you're throwing your own party.
I don't have the balls to wake up and be like, all right, guys, on the 30th, we're all going bowling.
How awesome is it that I'm 42, guys?
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.